Welcome to the Geek book review. Today we are going to review a very special book for a first year veterinary student, the book of Veterinary Anatomy by Dr. R.K.Ghosh. Dr. Ghosh graduated from University of Calcutta and did his masters from Panagar University and his PhD from Calcutta University. Dr. Ghosh has been awarded by many awards from ICAR for his work in veterinary anatomy. Now, talking about the book, it is a paperback book with a paperback cover with a color scheme of brown, red, a little bit of yellow, and orange. This book is published by Current Books International. It can be found on all major platforms. Now, talking about the book. Now we are going to look inside the book of Veterinary Anatomy, Systemic and Regional, the 8th edition by Dr. R.K. Ghosh. Now inside Primary Veterinary Anatomy, Dr. Ranjit Kumar Ghosh, MBSc, PhD, ex-professor, Department of Anatomy, author of Essential Veterinary Histology and Embryology. This book, Veterinary Histology and Embryology, we will discuss and we will review it in another video. Current Book International, 60 Lane Rani, Kolkata. Now moving forward, skipping. This page discusses about the history of veterinary anatomy, how it started. This portion talks about the ancient part, the ancient like before Christ, and these are some recent discoveries in the field of veterinary anatomy. Moving to contents, this book have 12 chapters. The first chapter is of introduction, osteology, syndesmology, myology, biomechanics, planknology, Angiology, neurology, organ of special senses, endocrine glands, regional anatomy, and wild animals. This book also have an index, which is a good thing. We will be reviewing some books which do not have an index. Moving forward to the first chapter. As you can see, the first chapter has, you will also find these in other chapters, the bold part, some of the portion is in italics, which helps you during your study when you will be studying, so you can mark these. Like now moving forward and let us discuss about this descriptive anatomical terms. A word of advice, please clear these terms. These are going to stick with you no matter what you do, no matter if you go for PG, you do clinicals. These are the terms which are going to stick with you till the end of your job. Yes, this anterior, lateral, posterior, medial, superior, superficial, inferior, proximal, caudal, rostral, forelimb, hindlimb, axial, subaxial, palmar, plantar. These are going to stick with you. Now talking about the gross anatomy, the division. Osteology, you will be studying about bones, arthrology or syndesmology, joints, myology, muscles, planknology, visceral organs from different systems, respiratory, cardiovascular, kidney, renal, digestive, etc. Now this book also have a good diagrammatic representation, very similar to the real diagrams, the real structure, which is very helpful when you are studying, when you are trying to paint a picture in your head. So this picture is a skeleton of cow. You can see the skull here, the bones, the scapula, the humerus, the radius ulna. You can differentiate radius ulna here, like there is this process is here, this carpus are. So this book contains very good diagrammatic representation. Moving forward, now one thing on the side of the book is this book have color markings, which is very helpful when you are studying. Like this pink color, little pink is when you are going to open, you will be opening Angiology. Yes, this is Angiology, the study of heart and heart vessels. This is really helpful. This orange part is related to planknology. This green part is related to muscles. Yellow is syndesmology. So this is very helpful. One thing this has changed in this book is the lining. You can see it is now on one edge. Let me show you the last edition which I have nearby with me. Now you can see the difference, the layer. This is arranged in a very stacked like structure. So they have did a little changes. As you can see, the thickness of this book has also changed a little bit, no major changes. Now moving towards this planknology, which visceral organs. As you can see, there are some sketches. Yes, you can see the sketches here. It's a floor of mouth of cow. As this book also have microscopic a little bit histological structure, which are there are many points which are in bold. As you can see, this filiform, fungiform, lenticular and velate are papillae found on the tongue. So these are very important, and this bold points help you remember these things easily when you are going through. Now moving forward to the index. Yes, the index is very important. It's a well arranged index which helps you when you are trying to refer some of the topics. Like you can find every muscle. If you want to talk about biceps brachii, femoris, bicipital groove, bicuspid wall from angiology from the heart, aqueduct of sylvius from neurology, arachnoid aqueous humor from the eye, that you will be studying in Angiology. Everything is, they are very good along with the page numbers. If there are multiple times, if you are reading ileum, so multiple page number are also mentioned, which topic you are trying to assess. So this is it about the book. This is the back about Dr. R.K.Ghosh, a little bit about the author, about his other book that we will be covering soon. That's it.